Put them down. Put them down. Put them down.
Everett! Did he have a gun? Yes. Tyler, back on up. Back on up. Get cover somewhere.
A Maryland man held his own children hostage during an hours-long armed standoff with police in Georgia, at one point using his own daughters as human shields. Investigators say Kevin Mardell barricaded his then 1-year-old and 2-year-old daughters inside the home as authorities swarmed the scene. Mardell was already facing an attempted murder charge out of Maryland where he choked and beat his wife, Rebecca. Officials say after the attack, Rebecca and their 2 children moved to Georgia, where the abuse continued. Mardell was accused of beating his wife, including with a soiled diaper. She ran into the nearby woods to escape his wrath and hid there for several hours before a relative picked her up. She then went to the sheriff's office pleading for help. Body cam video from the November 2022 incident captures her speaking with deputies as they try to determine what type of mind frame Mardell's in so they can rescue the children.
Is your phone still turned on? Yes. Okay. At this point, we're going to ask you to turn it back on. And try to have a conversation with him so we can see what kind of mindset he's in right now. Like, you don't have to tell us like regular conversation. If you want to know where you at, still say that you at your grandfather's house.
He doesn't know that I went to my grandfather.
Where does he think you?
I haven't talked to him since.
Okay, so he has no clue.
So he just ran off.
Okay. If you were to get to El Chico, would you think he would come pick you up?
Probably, or he would tell me to walk home.
He would tell you to walk home?
Yeah. When I got my head busted open, he made me walk home at 3 o'clock in the morning from the hospital barefoot. So did you guys try to get him and he...
No. We're working on.
Baby, we're not gonna. I told you we're not gonna do. We ain't gonna make no moves yet until we know.
Call him,
how we
just see what
can
kind of mind, so we can hear what kind of mindset he's in. Just, you ain't got to tell him where you at. You ain't got to tell him to just talk to him.
If he's persistent and she want to just say you were at, get that art, she want to just say she was at Papa Dinky.
Yeah, he said.
Yeah, and he, I mean.
Yeah, just tell him anyway. I just want to see what kind of mindset he's in.
All right, everybody else.
The deputies then plan to record the conversation if Mardell picks up the phone.
No walkie-talkies are going to play in the background?
Nope, everything's turned off.
Okay.
You mind if I sit down?
Yeah, you want me to put it on speakerphone?
Unaware authorities are monitoring the call. Mardell picks up the phone.
Hello?
Yeah, where you at?
I'm with my grandpa Dinky.
Then minutes later, another deputy's body cam captures the moment they're able to get Mardell back on the line, as the children can also be heard in the background.
So are you in a better mood now? I'm not acting like a child.
How did you get there?
My grandfather sent somebody to pick me up. No.
After he hangs up again, the deputies then try to find ways to get him back on the line.
Because he feel like. He said, how'd you get there? She said, my friend had to send somebody to pick me up. He said goodbye and hung up again.
Do you think that he knows?
He's probably thinking. He's probably thinking like, okay, well, but if you normally call back when he's talking to you, he hang up on you.
Yeah, at this point, you just start begging him. I mean,
Yeah, like what would you normally do?
I mean, sometimes I call him back,
Well, baby, you
but
do.
sometimes I ignore him.
Okay, let me
Okay,
explain
well,
something to you.
sometimes you know him that.
In this situation, whatever you normally do
If you didn't-
to get him to talk to you and change his mind or put him in a better mood, you do that. Because you fighting right now.
Yeah, but we gotta get the babies out of the house.
You fighting right now.
I mean, I don't know what you want me to try to get him to say.
It ain't a thing of getting to say nothing.
What
Just
do
keep
you
his
think
ass
would
on the
calm him?
phone. Do whatever you gotta do to calm him down and to ensure him that everything gonna be okay. Even if you gotta say, hey, you know, I wanna come home, I'm probably gonna get, you know, I don't know if I can get him to bring me home, if you can come pick me up. You know, your granddad staying in Sardis. It's cold, I don't wanna walk. Can you come get me?
Hey, say, Papa Dinky, can you give me a ride?
That way
And he
he'll be
could say
better.
something.
Yeah, but you know you
Here,
have.
here, Daddy here, so at least sort of collaborates your story too.
Cause he tries to talk to me anyway, you know what I'm doing.
He's texting.
Then McCardell's wife says she's getting a text from him.
Daddy, you can say,
What do you say?
Oh, he said, I don't believe you because you always lie to me, and whoever picks you up, you probably F them. So I don't care, I'm gone. Have a nice life. Your kids will be waiting for you. Goodbye. And he said, goodbye forever, Rebecca. I wish you loved me, but you don't. Never did. Take care of yourself and the kids. Goodbye.
The deputy then steps outside to let the others know McCardell's current mind frame.
Hey, he hung up again. Now he's texting saying, you go be with whoever's picked you up. You're probably f***ing them. Take care of your kids. I'm gone. So he might be trying to bail.
Hey, be down and watch the house. He might leave.
Once back inside the station, deputies are still finding ways to get McCardell back on the phone to safely bring him in.
Or you can say, well, you know, you hung up, but Papa Dinky sent Christy to come get me because he didn't have a ride. So Christy came, and you can say, Grandpa, do you think
Christy would give me a ride
do you
back?
think Christy will take me back home? If Grandpa says, I don't know, you know, she might not have no gas, and you can say, well, you think you can come get me? I want to come home. I want to be with y'all.
Yeah.
Make him feel like you want to be at home. We need to get him out
And
of the
hey,
house.
Hey, and Daddy, you could even be like, hey, well, I got like $1 or something. We can get just enough gas. Maybe you could even meet us halfway. Or just at this point, we're just trying to figure out, make him feel safe enough that he's willing to leave that house for a second.
But if he leaves the house, he's going to take the kids with him.
Baby, if he in a car, we can. You know how many cars we got out here?
Yeah.
You know how many cars we got? We got at least 10 sitting out there, waiting to get your baby.
Even, hey,
At least 10.
they're already they're gonna be around. They'll watch him load the car and everything.
Exactly.
So, like, when they
We
see
just
the
got
right
to get
moment,
him
they'll
out
make
the
sure-
house.
Yeah, we just gotta get him out the house.
Okay, wait, he texted some more. He said, the kids will have the phone. I'm walking out the door now, so
That's out there.
And
Said, I think he trying to
you
see
know
you.
it'll be off at 12. The kids will be, I don't know, I guess.
He
he's
trying
messing
to
up.
see how far away are you really.
I'll have the phone. I'm letting them watch a movie, and I'm walking out the door, leaving goodbye. The kids will have the phone.
Then members of the Burke County Sheriff's Office head over to the family home, which according to local reports is not too far from the sheriff's office. Once deputies arrive to the home, they make an initial approach of the house, confirming McCardell's inside with the young children. Then they decide to turn off the lights to the squad cars before approaching the door again. The deputy can be heard banging on the door several times before McCardell finally responds. Authorities then pretend they're looking for McCardell's wife.
Sheriff's office, we're looking for Rebecca.
What do you want? I'm trying to put my kids to sleep.
We're looking for Rebecca. Rebecca Cruz. All right, can you open the door for me? Open the door for me.
I can't do that.
Hey. Mr. DeLuge.
Yes.
We got a report that the female was in trouble here. We need to check and see if she's all right.
There's no female here. The only two females here are me and my two daughters.
All right, well, open the door and let us look. We're not going anywhere until we make sure she's not here.
Who?
Rebecca.
I don't know no Rebecca.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Open the door and let us check.
I don't have to.
You do or we'll get it knocked down.
You can't knock it down.
Yes, we can.
There's nothing going on in here.
We've got a report that a female's in trouble and we want to make sure she's not.
There's no female in here, and I'm not letting you in.
Okay.
The only two females in here are me and my two daughters. And I'm telling you, you kick the door in, you're threatening my family.
Okay. Well, you can either come out or we're going to smoke you out, one or the other.
And I'm telling you, you keep threatening my family, we're going to have a
No,
I'm
you.
telling you, there's no woman in here. The only two girls in here are my two daughters.
All right. Well, if that's the case,
George Deloach, my name is Shane Everett, and me and my two daughters live here.
okay.
There's no woman in there.
All right. If I get George over here, he's gonna open the door and let me in.
He can't let you in.
He most certainly can. It's his property. All we want to do is make sure there's no female in there. As simple as that.
After giving a fake name, McArdle goes silent for a few moments.
Mr. Everett? Mr. Everett?
Yes, sir.
We're not going anywhere until we check to see if Rebecca's here.
There's no Rebecca here.
That's what you're telling me, but I can't see that.
The deputy then says he'll wait all day. Minutes go by and McArdle, who is still referring to himself as Shane Everett, tells the deputies to come inside. Then what would come next would shock everyone. McArdle finally opens the door, but he's armed and holding his young children.
Mr. Everett.
Put him down. Put him down.
Oh, thank you, man.
Put him down.
Everett!
Get the f away from me and my daughters. You want to
Did he have a gun?
Come on, baby. You got a gun?
Yes.
Get out.
Tyler, back on up. Back on up. Get cover somewhere.
Apparently you got a gun. Get out. Back up. Get out my house. I'm telling you. Get out of here.
Watch out. Hey, he's pointing out the door. Did he have the kids in hand?
McArdle then fires off a couple rounds at officers. Authorities beg McArdle to put the children down safely, but McArdle says he's not backing down until they leave.
Let me get my car and get the fuck out of here.
Keep that clear, keep that clear.
You ain't going nowhere.
Look, let me get the fuck out of here. And there ain't gonna be no problem.
You put them babies down.
Like I said, back the fuck off. Let me get my car and drive off and I'll put them out. Other than that, you ain't coming nowhere near my daughter's car.
You ain't coming out with that gun.
I'm coming out with everything I got. And I'm gonna get in that car and I'm gonna drive the car.
You're gonna die here tonight, buddy.
That's fine with me then. I don't give a fuck. You're threatening my fucking family, my daughters, and then you gonna fucking shoot at my daughters? Fuck you.
Hey, all units be advised, he does have a long gun. He's barricaded the door.
He's making a lot of noise to the back side. Somebody can get on the back.
He's barricading the door.
Y'all, he's going to be barricading the door. Also be advised, he had the children in hand, so just be cautious.
Campbell.
Did you tell him to notify SRT?
According to the incident report, deputies returned fire at McArdle, but he barricaded himself inside the home and fired off a third shot. While authorities try to persuade McArdle to come out of the home, another deputy's body cam captures officials warning nearby neighbors to get out of their homes to avoid the gunfire.
It's very important, sir. It's a reference to your neighbor firing shots. We're trying to get you out of here so nothing happens. I promise, sir. I'm the sheriff's office.
What do you want?
Your neighbor's over here shooting, and we're trying to get you out of here so nothing happens to you guys. Sir, do you know who your neighbor is? Go ahead.
Which one? This one?
Yes, sir.
Just want to let you know the troopers on the outside of the tree line back behind that trailer.
I'm sorry, repeat that.
The trailer in the backyard, the tree line on the separating the trailer from the cemetery. The troopers are back in that tree line.
Temple. Sir, I'm sorry.
I ain't heard no shots.
No, he was just firing shots at us. We're trying to get you out of here so you're safe.
The deputy then goes to another neighbor's home. However, no one answered the door.
Temple, or per the neighbor, they possibly might not be home there in a secondary vehicle.
A few minutes later, an additional unit arrives on the scene.
Hey. So, going in, when you come around the loop.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're doing fine.
Yeah.
All right.
There's a trailer right there.
Okay.
Both the male subjects have been removed out of that. There's
wait. Give me the layout going in.
So when you come in the driveway,
okay,
make the left-hand turn.
Okay.
There's a trailer right there in front of it.
Okay.
And there's a trailer to the left of that trailer.
Okay.
I can't get nobody to the door of that one,
okay,
but per them, they drive another vehicle also, and that vehicle is gone.
Okay.
The two in that trailer are gone.
Okay.
As soon as you come in, you see my patrol car.
Okay.
The first apartment right there.
Where your patrol car is.
Yeah.
To the left, to the right of it.
Be,
I don't know what the layout is.
My patrol car's faced at an angle,
okay,
so it'll be to the left-hand side of it.
Okay. There's a number or anything that indicates C. What happened with the shot fired or whatever that was?
So we told him we were coming here to make contact to look for the female.
Okay.
After several minutes, he finally got quiet on us and was texting her and calling her.
Did you say that you was put the shoes on or something like that?
Yeah, it sounded like he was putting on, because he kept saying, I'm going to get ready to go.
Okay.
So we cut everything off, got everything situated.
Okay.
Then Captain Wild started talking to him. When Captain Wild started talking to him, he finally came and said, the door's unlocked, come on in.
Okay.
And we said, no, it ain't happening.
Okay.
So by that time, they pushed the door in,
okay,
because it was unsecure,
okay,
opened it up, and he was hiding with the children and the gun.
Okay, together.
Correct.
Okay.
Once the captain verified it, we backed up. Once we backed up, he came out the door firing shots.
How many did he fire?
At least 3.
You said at least 3?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And it's some type of long gun.
Let's take a moment out of there to give a special thanks to Tom and Associates for sponsoring this body cam. As many of the stories we cover show, this world is unpredictable. And when you need a lawyer, finding the right legal help is crucial. Whether it's a car wreck, a refinery explosion, you're the victim of securities fraud, or maybe even received a notification your info was included in a data breach, and so many other situations, Attorney Tom can help you. So when you're looking for a blend of deep legal knowledge and genuine empathy, Tom and his team are there for you, and their track record speaks for itself. And guess what? Every call is free, private, and you'll be speaking with a member of his team straight away. In times of turmoil, having someone you can trust is invaluable. You won't have to pay a dime until you win, showing their commitment to your success. And if your case is not the best fit for Attorney Tom and his team, they still may be able to recommend you a lawyer using their national network of attorneys. But with Attorney Tom and his team, you're not just hiring a lawyer. You're gaining powerful allies committed to justice and your well-being. So if you've suffered an injury and you need legal support, click the attorneytom.com/bodycam link pinned in the comments for a free consultation, or dial 855-TOM-WINS. Now back to the body cam. At this point, they're about an hour into the standoff. Authorities then get in contact with McCardle's father, who explains on the phone why his son is acting so reckless.
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Yeah. You said you had somebody coming there to talk to him? Because the children in the house are his children, and he's really pissed off because y'all were shooting at the house and put a gun in my granddaughter's face, and that's why he's freaking out.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Are you talking to him?
Talking to y'all, and then it turned into this mess.
Okay. Well, we were trying.
Go ahead.
I said we were trying to talk to him.
I can barely hear you because we're on three-way.
I understand. We were trying to talk to him. The units at the door was trying to talk to him. And he didn't want to talk to us.
In any case, the shooting into the house and trying to get into the house needs to stop. I'm trying to get him to calm down and talk to you all, and everybody just needs to stand down a few minutes here and
Is he?
figure this shit out.
Yes, sir. Is he on the phone with us also on three-way?
He's on another phone. I've got 2 phones in my hand trying to talk to both of you.
So we just want to work all of this out peacefully.
All we wanting to do is work this out peacefully. That's what we want. That's our end goal.
Sensing the situation could erupt again, the deputy does one final sweep of the nearby homes to make sure all neighbors are safe. He returns to a trailer he's knocked on before, but this time the neighbor answers.
Hey, buddy. Hey, I'm Lieutenant Barnes with the Sheriff's Office. Who's all in here with you? Can you and your other friend, we've got a situation going on in the apartments up front, and we have to evacuate everybody. Is there any way you and your friend can leave this area for right now?
Well, I don't know, because we work in the gym.
I understand. If y'all can actually pull down Southside Road right here and take a left, your other neighbors are sitting down on that end.
Okay, let me ask him.
Yes, sir.
They eventually safely vacate the home. Several minutes go by as negotiations continue to get McCardle and his young daughter safely out of their home. Minutes later, the special response team can be seen as they're ready to take over the negotiations. The body cam video ends shortly after. According to local reports, the SRT negotiator spent several hours speaking to the erratic McCardle while he threatened to kill law enforcement. McCardle eventually came to the door, and that's when the special response team deployed a distraction device where McCardle, with his children still in hand, pointed a handgun at authorities. One of the special response team members reportedly fired his weapon, hitting McCardle in the leg. He was eventually taken into custody and later transported to a hospital before booking. Altogether, the standoff lasted 5 hours. The children were safely rescued and treated by emergency responders before given back to their mother. Fast forward to 2024, just this month, Kevin McCardle was sentenced to 291 years in prison after a jury found him guilty on charges stemming from the 2022 incident. Reporting for Law and Crime, I'm Elizabeth Milner.